Hi everyone, hope you had a wonderful week. This is Victoria from crushcrypto.com and I'm back with this week's market update on the crypto space. The Bitcoin futures debut on CBOE last Sunday was rather anticlimatic. Bitcoin's volatility was actually one of the lowest in recent weeks. Nonetheless, most of the major coins saw double to triple-digit price increases this week. Bitcoin prices still continue to rally, ending the week at $19,500, up 28% over the week. Ether prices surged 47% to $700 and is up another 5% so far today, putting it at its all-time record high. Cardano outperformed with a 238% weekly gain, representing an increase of nearly 15 times in the past month. The coin rose a further 43% so far in trading today. Ripple and Litecoin were among the top performers with a gain of 210% and 93% and a very significant uptick in trading volume. We believe part of the rally is due to capital flowing into altcoins as investors are looking to find the next Bitcoin or Ethereum killer. It also looks like some people are buying up coins with a low denomination in price without acknowledging the market cap, as many of these coins shot up in price without any other particular reason. The tokens continued their rally from previous weeks as most of the major tokens saw double-digit increases. Market leader EOS had a weekly gain of 112%, representing an increase of 5.2 times in just 1 month. TRON outperformed other major tokens after surging over 700% in the past week. The token is up another 13% so far in trading today, putting it at the number 2 spot on the top 10 list of tokens by market cap. A few days ago, the TRON team provided an update on their development progress, which appears to be on track. TRON recently partnered up with livestream company Uplive and invested in Gifto, which is an ICO project that I have talked about in a separate video. They also expanded their development team with 2 new hires. Status made it back to the top 10 list after rising by 105% over the week. The token rallied a further 37% so far in trading today. Status also provided an update on their development progress, and the team should be launching their beta pretty soon in the first quarter of 2018. On to this week's developments in the crypto world. The Bitcoin payment processor, BitPay, announced it will begin processing payments for multiple blockchains, starting with Bitcoin Cash. According to the company, BitPay processed more than $1 billion in Bitcoin payments in 2017, with a 300% increase in payment volume from the previous year. To meet growing demand, BitPay is moving now to support payments on other blockchains. They are starting with Bitcoin Cash first, due to demand from merchants and customers to enable support for Bitcoin Cash for their payment processing services. BitPay will begin adding support for a Bitcoin Cash payment option, starting with BitPay card loads. All BitPay invoices will include a Bitcoin Cash payment option by default in early 2018. The company is looking at other blockchains as well, but have yet to announce which cryptocurrencies they will support next. Since BitPay is one of the largest crypto payment service providers in the world, this latest development bodes well for Bitcoin Cash adoption. Starting tomorrow, TD Ameritrade will allow some of its clients to trade CBOE's Bitcoin futures. To be able to trade the futures, clients must have a minimum of $25,000. They will not initially support CME Group's Bitcoin futures. Interactive Brokers has been handling CBOE's Bitcoin futures since it was launched a week ago, and they also plan to support CME's Bitcoin futures. This is a pretty significant development as TD Ameritrade is one of the largest retail brokerages and actually operates the largest futures operations for an online brokerage firm. This means more retail investors will be able to start participating and liquidity should improve. For those who may not be familiar, Bitcoin futures allows traders to place a leveraged bet on whether the price of Bitcoin will move higher or lower before the contract expires. Bitcoin futures will be cash settled, meaning no Bitcoins will actually change hands when a contract expires. There were reports that a Japanese internet service provider, GMO Internet, is now offering to pay employees in Bitcoin up to 100,000 yen per month. The offer will be available to nearly all of its 4,000 employees. As an incentive, if workers opt to receive their salary in digital currency, they can get an extra 10% of their salary. GMO Internet is a pretty large company, and its latest development will help boost mainstream adoption of Bitcoin. Japan continues to prove itself to be one of the most crypto-friendly countries in the world. The Japanese government recognized Bitcoin as official legal tender back in April, and Bitcoin is now gradually being accepted at many merchants in Japan. And in September, regulators in Japan announced that they have approved 11 companies to operate cryptocurrency exchanges. In the US, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, or CFTC for short, has proposed guidelines on cryptocurrency margin trading. The US agency proposed that trading should be regulated like other commodities. They have told market participants that there may be penalties if they can't show buyers can take physical control of purchased digital coins in 28 days, a guideline that already applies to commodities like wheat, oil, and gold. In their proposal, the regulators said that if a trader can take possession of a digital currency bought on margin within the 28-day period, the transaction will be treated as a futures contract. In the US, futures contracts are subject to CFTC oversight, and failing to register them could result in pretty hefty fines. This could apply to US exchanges or transactions overseas involving US citizens. Back in October, I talked about Tezos and how the company has been dealing with the dispute between Tezos' two founders and the president of a Swiss foundation that manages their ICO funds. According to news outlets, the founders want the president of the foundation to step down, and they want to take back some of the foundation's responsibilities. There have been reports that an official investigation is now underway against Tezos on behalf of various ICO investors. This week, one of 3 board members of Tezos resigned as he was frustrated by the infighting. His departure will add more uncertainty to the project, which has already been delayed because of the internal conflict. Interestingly, Tezos pre-launch tokens, which goes by the symbol XTC, has gone up nearly 50% so far in trading today. Thank you very much for watching our market update video. Please check out our weekly report at crushcrypto.com for more information and links to other articles and news from this week. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again next week.